Greetings and welcome to Old Drunken Discography. We're old friends, fans, come together to BS, argue, occasionally agree, and discuss a musical artist. Each week, one of us selects an artist to bring to the panel for everyone to listen, discuss, and rank the studio albums. I'm Jason. With me is Tim
That would be me.
and Bill.
Hi.
This week, it's my pick, and since we got the Ramones out of the way, what are you laughing at?
Get it together, Tim.
Camera fell.
Oh, see, sign up for our Patreon so we can buy Tim a camera phone holder. Since we got Ramones out of the way, we can now start the Ramones train. And we got to do sloppy seconds. Since this is my pick, I control the slap button, the sloppy slap, if you will. So, brief history with the band. Tim, why don't you start us off?
Oh man. Okay. So, well, anybody who knows me in my personal life knows I like to wear a lot of band T-shirts. It's kind of like my entire wardrobe, and going all the way back into sixth grade. Sloppy Seconds was actually the first one to start that collection when I got snuck into a punk rock show and they threw me in a Sloppy Seconds shirt so I fit in. And so I've been aware of them for since the early 90s, and over the years, if I find an album or a CD or something, I'd pick it up. um, yeah, they're a fun band I've known about for about 30 years now.
Well, you got about 10 years on me then. So I first heard of this band from an ex-girlfriend. I'm not going to say names, but she listened to a lot of she was a punk. She was a fucking punk. And she listened
Her name was Judy.
Leftover Crack and Sloppy Seconds, Teen Idols, like her that No Effect song, Got Too Jealous Again. It was like that. Like she had the CDs.
Sure, yeah.
So she would play Sloppy Seconds, Destroyed. And at the time, I missed it. Like when I first heard it, I was like, because she listened to some questionable shit. And I'm like, this is horrible. Like, this is horrible lyrics. But then about halfway through it, it clicked. I'm like, wait a minute. This shit's pretty fucking funny. So I've been a fan ever since. I never checked out anything past Destroyed until recently, minus like a few things here and there. But so relatively brand new discography minus Destroyed. Bill?
Yeah, completely new banding, new discography. None of these songs really rang a bell. I know, Jason, you were kind of pressuring me to get a couple 7-inches here. By the end of this, I think you'll have figured out whether or not I might go out and get some of those 7-inches, as I think I make my opinion pretty prevalent as we go through these albums. Otherwise, new band, new discography. Borderline new genre?
Well, it is and it isn't.
Yeah.
But
I said borderline. Like I talk a little bit about it.
well, let's just jump right into Destroyed. Now, Bill, as the new person, you should start us off. What did you think of Destroyed? Unless you
All right,
want to go.
I'm just gonna go track by track straight down. So,
Please do.
track 1. It starts with spoken dialogue. Not sure about that for an opener on an album and not on a music video. That could be personal preference though. Rest of the song is pure comedic gold. Only negative on top of that, I felt like it persisted slightly too long, but I think that's persisting from you guys telling me like with Ramones score. I'm like, oh, Ramones, I'm used to like a long song being 4 minutes, not 5 minutes and 48 seconds or whatever this one was. But then I got to Come Back Tracy. You take out the statutory part, and the following is staple Ramones speed, and sounds really damn well. Take You Home, I thought was a nice follow up from Tracy. I could be seen almost as a second part. Weird Al and Ramones together, fuck yeah, I'm here for it. Black Roses, top song contender. Ramones and Black Sabbath now together. Punk metal, hell yeah. Let's get going. Uh, Running from the CIA. You're tired of something? I can't even read my notes. This is gonna be a great night. But it just feels, it sounds great. Yep, Horror Party Beach. I feel like it's a downtick on this one from the last several songs. Just comparatively, I feel like it's still a good one, but it's still downticked a little bit. Lyrically and musically, it's still solid, but not great. Blackmail. All right, I want this. Oh my gosh! Holy shit! Words hard.
Drinks good.
Blackmail.
Blackmail. It was a great song. I liked it. That one I felt like was the true hit for the album on the downtick.
You thought Blackmail
being-
was?
Yeah. So fucked up. This was really feeling the Ramones coming through on this one. Mine was actually a true homage to the Ramones. Leaving on a Jet Plane. Not a terrible cover, but also wasn't great. Germany and Janie is a Nazi. I'll just throw those two because I felt like those back to back actually flowed really well together. Then we get to I Want 'Em Dead. All right. The talking part in song, it was well, and other than that, it was pure comedic gold going on. If I Had a Woman, it existed in between two phenomenal songs because Veronica's a top song contender, and it's just not a negative thing to say about it. Candyman, I'm gonna call this one another cover here, and it just kind of fits here, and it's kind of meh. I'd say maybe this is the worst cover compared to Leave It On a Jet Plane. I've heard worse covers, but I've also heard better. Steal Your Beer. Thank you, sir. May I have another? Time Bomb, ending the album. Solid closer. It just makes me want to go through and play all these tracks through again. Guitar was awesome all throughout this album.
All right. I'll follow that up. So the opening lines of the discography after the clip from Female Trouble are people are telling me that I'm missing out on the fun because I don't go anywhere and I don't meet anyone. That's a 4 out of 5. This is the first song that I heard from the band. I wasn't a fan on first listen because I thought it was serious. We already covered all that. Because the girl I was dating listened to some questionable shit. But once I figured out the band, this one became a top song contender. The chorus will get stuck in your head forever. It's that catchy. My wife, current wife, doesn't listen to Sloppy Seconds, but even she sings this one. Come Back Tracy. Another one's lived rent-free in my head for the last 20 years. I fell in love with a porno queen. I didn't know she was just... Take You Home. This could have been a Green Day song. This is literally what fucking Green Day sounded like and wrote like back in 1989. This is my shit right here. Black Roses, top song contender, again with the catchy chorus. This album burrows itself deep in your head and you'll be humming these melodies for the rest of your fucking life. Running from the CIA. You just have to hear it. You can step back and take a deep, thoughtful analysis into the lyrics of Running from the CIA, and say it's a well-written song about government interference into our personal lives, similar to the NoFX song Vanilla Sex. Or you can take it at face value and come to the conclusion it's about trying to fuck an alien, but the government is after you for it. Deep shit from Sloppy Seconds. The Horror of Party Beach. They fucking nail it. Top song contender. Blackmail, super fun. My favorite line is, I was looking through your closet when I found your water bong, your stash of Turkish hash, and a 12-inch rubber dong. So fucked up. This song and this whole album is a party album. Invite some friends over and crank this shit. You'll have a good time guaranteed. Leaving on the jet plane. It's only on the CD version. Or at least it's not on my copy.
Not on mine either.
I think the Gimme Gimmes did it better. It's okay. It's just not great. Germany's...
You have it on this one, though.
Well, yeah. We'll get there. Germany's probably my low point. It's still great. It's just a little short detour before Janie is a Nazi, which is the top song contender. I love the backing vocals. It reminds me of the Queers. Favorite lines are, well, she looks cute when she wears her leather boots, but now she wants to put them through your skull. And I miss the way things were, because I ain't banging her. I'm just banging my head against the wall. I mean, I want him dead. Not sure I can quote my favorite lines from that one, but just know the whole thing's a classic. If I Had a Woman has the insight and knowledge of the first 5 Ramones albums all rolled up in one. Veronica, it's sweet and beautiful and sad and funny all in one package. Because I curse Veronica, I hope she burns in hell. Top song contender. Candyman, I mean, come on, all you hungry sons of bitches. Steal Your Beer, crank that shit. I'll tell you guys a semi-related story about this one when the camera's not rolling, is what my notes say. Time Bomb. It's Ramones for the Times for 1989. I mean, it's a perfect closer. This album fucking rips.
Yeah, I'm going to jump on that train. I was surprised to hear Bill had low points. This thing just rips all the way through. Number of top song contenders. And yeah, Jason's right. This is party. You put this on and everyone's having a real good time. And you could say that about most of this discography, honestly. They're just a fun band. I was listening to this one again earlier today, and I just kept having the thought of how much I missed punk rock. It's been dead for far too long. It used to be a lot of fun. I don't know. I mean, so many top songs. Come Back Tracy, Black Roses, Running from the CIA, The Horror Party Beach, Blackmail, So Fucked Up, Janie, Veronica, Steal Your Beer, The Candyman. Yeah, like I got no problems with this album. And you close it off at the very end of Time Bomb there with the little riff from God of Thunder. Yeah, I love this. This sold.
If there's anybody who clicked this video, they already know. Like, if you're going to watch somebody talk about Sloppy Seconds Destroyed on YouTube, you already know what they're going to fucking say.
Right. You want to just make sure you're not crazy. And, you know, we'll get to SOD and MOD and all those other bands that, you know, maybe it's a joke. And it's okay. You can laugh. You can have fun with this.
If you click this video and if you've never heard this album, just go fucking listen to it.
There's a lot of stuff that we can't say.
There's a lot we can't talk about, but it's all good.
It was the 80s. And nothing here, like, you know, nothing didn't happen.
No. I mean,
Come Back these Tracy, are all...
fucking NoFX has a song that's almost, it's like same
I mean, yeah, that's a real person, and that was a real story. And, you know, those people are still alive and out there. And you take a song like Janie. Well, I remember in the late '80s when, in the early '90s when, um, there was that contingency of the punk rock scene that was very alt-right, and yeah, you pointed them out and you beat them down,
Yeah.
and then
Nazi
you wrote
punks, fuck
songs
off.
about how lame they were. Exactly, and yeah, punk rock used to be a lot of fun. Yeah, it was violent and it was crass and it was kind of ridiculous, but that is what it was.
And it can be fun. We'll get to the Vandals
Yep,
too. They're very fun.
they are fun as well. Yeah.
Um. So yeah, I mean, I don't know what else to say about Destroyed.
Go
Yeah,
listen to
Crank
it.
it.
yeah. If you haven't heard it, go listen to it. If you know this discography, you know about Destroyed.
And much like Bill said, you want to listen to it again
Yeah,
and
it
again
just
and again. Yeah, it's so good.
I won't
yeah,
see how many times I listened to this album in 1 week.
it wasn't
It was a
enough.
lot.
I mean, I had the CD. Just when I had to get on vinyl, when I saw they repressed it. That's a must own.
Yep, 100%.
Let's see if they can keep that level of quality going forward, though. So we got 3 more albums to talk about, plus the first 7 inches, and then we'll
And
rank
then
them.
some.
Stick to the end for the color code, which ones are Ramones Gold to Nickelback Brown. So, plus top songs and Is It Art. We're just gonna have a fucking sloppy
Oh,
week
yeah.
here at Old Drunken Discography. With that, we have a Patreon. If you'd like us to do a band, check out our Patreon. You can join us on the show. Facebook, Discord, yada, yada, yada. Be safe, yada, yada, yada. Make good decisions.
Yada,
Getting
yada,
text in
yada.
the middle of my show.
Come back, come back, come back, crazy, crazy, come back to me. Hey.
And then you go a little woo, and then a little whoop, 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 and then it's all, and then you're ready to go again.